Get very serious here. We get very serious. All right. Well, first item is Dr. Beverly Lucas. Just to give some context, Mom, I had this idea that when we were coming up there to help you move, and since your volunteer role at the Brook had shifted over to Craig and Mary Ann, that we would present you with a gift. And just as a thank you for your service. And the board said, that's a horrible idea. That was actually Kevin. He didn't say it in those words. But he said, what are you going to buy a woman that has everything? And Kevin actually had a much, much better idea. And the second he said it, it just rang out in such wonderful, wonderful truth. And we have acted on it, and we're here to let you know what has happened. So today we are introducing, and it's just gone live about 5 minutes ago on the internet, the Dr. Beverly R. Lucas Volunteer Excellence Award. And I'll read to you. Let me just pull up my notes here. You guys can still see me and hear me, right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
I'm reading off another file here. We have launched this on our website in Spanish, and I'll read the English version. It says, we are accepting nominations for the Dr. Beverly R. Lucas Volunteer Excellence Award. Each month, our team will choose one nominee to receive the award, along with a cash prize of $100. The ministry the volunteer serves in will also receive $100. This award is given to a volunteer who exemplifies Christ-like servant leadership. When nominating a volunteer, the pastor should give clear examples of exemplary service in the church. To be eligible, an active church volunteer must be nominated by his or her pastor. Only churches located in Costa Rica are eligible. Due to volume, not everyone nominated will receive an award. The decision of the award committee is final. When possible, the leadership from the Brook Ministries will present the award in person at a church service to be scheduled. At other times, the award will be presented virtually, and cash prize will be deposited into the recipient's bank account. This award is named for the longest-serving volunteer at the Brook Ministries. Dr. Beverly Lucas was a tireless servant who managed the main office in the United States for nearly 10 years. Her faithfulness to the Lord was a blessing to this ministry and an example for us all. And I will go ahead. I'm going to share my screen, and you can, just so everybody doesn't have to log into it. Okay, and here we are. So here's the main website of the Brook, and this word up here, premio, that's like the prize. You click on that, and it'll bring you to this form. And what I just read is right here. And there's a picture of they'll receive a certificate. This is in Spanish, of course, and the nomination form, the questions that they will submit. And this is now live. So
it's awesome. Oh my goodness. This is just fabulous. Thank you.
Well, we really appreciate all that you've done for us. And what was funny was, you know, when Kevin said this, I just knew it was the right thing.
It is.
But then as I began working on it, then I had this question. I'm like, how is this going to be received in this culture, in this community? So I wrote up what I just read to you. I wrote that up and I sent it to one of my best translators just to get the perfect Costa Rican Spanish. I said, you know, would you translate this for me? She sent it back. She said, this is amazing. I've never heard of any church or any ministry doing anything like this. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Yeah. And then so we just had the guys here, of course, from Gracia, Mom, you know them, Oscar and Eric and
right.
Leo and Eric Venegas. They're here. And so I told them, I said, you can't tell anybody. I said, but this is what we're doing on Friday. And immediately Oscar says, oh, I have a name. And he wanted to nominate the guy that's been, he says, can I nominate the guy that comes and takes care of the whole church property and mows the grass and does everything every single week? I said, of course you can. He says, well, what do I call that ministry? He never had a name for it, never thought of naming it. I said, whatever you want, you know, facilities management, you know, it doesn't matter. So anyway, I think we already have a nominee in the pipeline.
That's awesome.
That is
Great story.
wonderful.
But I'll let anybody else want to share anything?
This is the best gift ever. Brilliant. I love it on so many levels. Oh my goodness.
This is the English one, so you can, you know, the Spanish.
Oh,
we're
my
gonna print them
goodness.
on nice, heavy bond and present them at the church. Costa Ricans love their certificates for everything.
Okay, can I tell you?
Don't we
can
all?
Can I tell you a story that Oscar would appreciate?
Yes, please.
Okay, my mailman in Frisco is named Francis, and one of my neighbors moved, and we helped get rid of a lot of stuff. So Francis always brought my mail to the door in bad weather. So Francis came to the door. I opened the door. I said, Francis, would you like a lawnmower? He said, yes. And he explained to me that he had been praying for a lawnmower, that he, as part of his ministry to his church, took care of mowing the grass and all the tools, and he'd have to load his lawnmower into his truck, drive to the church, unload it, clean it up, load it back, bring it home. And wouldn't it be wonderful, he told God, if somehow we got a lawnmower for the church. So
Amen.
God
Amen.
looks after the church grounds too.
Absolutely.
Amen.
And the power of volunteers, you know, so we're going to go from February to November doing this every month. So for $2,000, we want to help churches raise the esteem and the value of volunteerism.
Yes. Well, I am honored to
backbone of
have
ministry.
my name. Honored to have my name on this.
There's nobody we can choose better.
Amen.
So let it be written, so let it be done. It's official.
Thank you, Dr. Beverly.
Thank you. Thank you.